Hey bro, if you have thought about or maybe think about investing in yourself, maybe think about investing in a course or something that can help your coaching company growing, then this video is for you because I have invested a lot of money, and 6 months ago I invested $4,000 in an online course that was going to help me with growing my fitness company. And in this video, I'm going to share you what results I got. Was it worth it? My negative experience and my good experiences, and what I would have done differently if I was you, and thinking about investing in yourself and maybe get a mentoring or course or something. So 6 months ago, I was in a situation where my fitness coaching company, I help women over 40 lose weight. And 6 months ago, my Facebook ads. So the only thing I do is I run Facebook ads, and that's how I generate clients. And 6 months ago, my ads was beginning to not work as effective as it has done for a long period. And I tried some different things, but it didn't seem to work. And I was in a situation where I was like, I need to fix my marketing. If I can't fix my marketing, I have no business. So I needed something needed to happen. And in my network, I knew a guy who specialized, who had a course, and that course helped online fitness coaches growing the business through Facebook ads. So he was specialized in helping a person like me. And I thought about it for a while. $4,000 for a course is a lot of money. So I really thought about, would it be worth it? But again, if I could pay $4,000 and he could help me or get the foundation to make or to create the foundation that I can maybe make $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, then it'd be worth it. So before I bought the course, I was much in a state where I thought about, okay, what is the worst thing that can happen and what is the best thing that can happen? The worst thing I thought was that, let's say that I buy it and I give it all I have, and I only maybe generate $5,000 and nothing more. Then I have breaking even. So with that in mindset, and I had the money, and I was like, okay, I need to get this working because I need some income. I made the choice and purchased the course. And the funny thing is that I think a lot of people, when they buy courses, they don't buy it because they have this big dream or something. I think many people buy it because the alternative is worse. And that was exactly in my situation. I didn't want to go out and have a 9 to 5 or didn't have any income and so on. So the risk of not doing it was higher than doing it. So I bought the course, and it was a course that was specialized in helping online fitness coaches grow with Facebook ads. And I started it, and in the beginning there was a lot of technical stuff that I needed to work on. So in the course they had a tech guy that you could just use every time you had a problem, and I really abused him in some kind of ways. I really used him a lot because I was not really good at tech, and I knew that if this was going to be a successful campaign, Facebook ad, I knew that I needed a tech guy. So I used him a lot, and a couple of weeks in, I realized how overwhelming it all was, because there was a lot of tech things. It would go high level and mini chat and some tech stuff, tracking and so on. And some things in me, and I'm not proud of saying this, but there was something in me saying to myself that, okay, maybe I should just give a bad excuse and say that my grandmom have died and I want my money back, or it doesn't live up to my expectations. But I also knew that was just bad excuses, because suddenly I got some how to say it in English, some challenge. But I overcame it, and I really spent a lot of time focusing, okay, how do I make this work? And I also think that when you invest so much money, because $4,000 is a lot of money, when you invest that, you're also very, very invested in making this work because you don't want to lose your money. So in a period of like 1 month and so on, I was in this building phase where I need to get all the technical stuff working, go high level thing, ManyChat tracking and so on. Because in the course, it was built like this, that you needed some Facebook ads, some text ads, and then they needed to click on the ads, and then ManyChat, if you know ManyChat, would open, and then a conversation will start with a prospect and automatic messages, and then the prospect could click on some links, and then they could book a meeting. And if it didn't book a meeting, I could take over the conversation and try to book in a meeting with them. So in the beginning, there was a lot of technical stuff that I needed to make sure was running good. And yeah, I was really excited to see if it really worked out. And when all the technical stuff was worked out and I was ready to launch it, I had made the copy and so on. I also had a bit of experience how to make good copy. I launched it. And then the first day, I think it was the second day, I got my first meeting. And I think I have spent like around $50 or something, $40 or something, not much. And then I got another meeting and so on. And if you work in business, you know, if you can get qualified meetings, you will also have a solid business, because then you can sell it, and then you just need to have a good service delivery, have a good product. Yeah, so it started working, and I think that every time I spent $1 on Facebook ads, I got 4 or 5 back. So it was really good ROAS. Not extremely good, but it was good enough, and that was actually what I was looking for. I needed a machine, and that was what I bought. I needed a machine, a system that can give me meetings. And that is what I got here. So I'm happy I did the investment of buying this course. It really helped me a lot, and it gave me the foundation, so I could continue book meetings and grow my revenue. And yeah, if we can take a look at the numbers, if it was worth it. So I paid $4,000, and if we take a look on the last 6 months, so I made around, from, it was October last year, okay, I just need to convert it to US dollars, because it's in Danish. Hang on. Yeah. How much, just to see? So around so far, it had generated around $20,000 so far in the last 5 to 6 months. And the thing is that I could have scaled it more. I could just turn up the ads, but I also had some other projects. But it's just to say that I paid $4,000 for the program, and I got revenue on around 20 to 30,000. I also have some revenue out there that I haven't got, but is contracted. So $4,000, I learned a lot, got a lot of knowledge, learned a lot about myself, learned that I can buy a course, I can execute and make money, and I have generated revenue for around 20 to 30,000, and a ROAS, return on ad spend, for about 4 or 5. And beside that, I also have a system foundation now that I can just scale, that I can use again and again. So was it worth it to invest $4,000 in a course? Yes, it was. It was very worth it. But I think there's some things you need to be aware of. You should be focused on, if you choose a course, you should be ready to invest in yourself. You should really put some time that you're like, now I'm just focused and clear on this. Because when I bought the course, I knew it would take some time, and I knew I was going to invest a lot of time and energy. So I put away some time to only focus on building that business. So you need to do that. Then you also need, I think it's important that you need to research if this is something that you think could work for you. Because before I bought the course, I knew that I needed a tech guy. I need some technical stuff, because if I cannot get the tech support, I knew I would not. It wouldn't work out, because I'm not a tech guy. That's one of my big advantages. I'm not a tech guy. But the owner, he told me in the course that there will be a tech guy that will be available that you can just use, and that made me a much more safer, and gave me this like, okay, then I know it will work out. And then you should also check the reviews. I know that guy, the course, from my network, and I also had a friend that had bought the course before, so I knew it was good. And then I also think it's a good idea. I don't think it's necessary, but if you already have some kind of experience in the field, what you're doing, that will also be a good thing. Because I already had some sales experience. I already knew that my product was good. I just need a system to book meetings. And that was what I was missing, a system. So when I knew those things, I knew that there would be a high chance that this will work out. Yeah, so I think, yeah, I can just see what have I wrote it on my notes. There is, of course, and let me be honest, there's also the thing about like, what if it doesn't work out, and so on. And I have also bought courses that I didn't got the return on investment like this. But every time I have bought any courses, and I spent around $10,000 on courses and mentorships. Every time I spend it, I don't feel I ever have wasted anything, because then I have gained some new knowledge, new perspective. I got a network, and so on. And that is always worth it. It's always worth to invest in yourself. And actually, because of this course that I invested the 4,000 and I made it to work out, it also gave me a lot of confidence in myself, and it also gave me this idea about, okay, what if I invest $10,000 in another course? What if I invest $100,000 in another course, and I still get a return on 4, 5, 6, 7? Then I had this mindset like, holy shit, there's a lot of knowledge and courses you can buy out there that gave me a lot of knowledge. So in a world where you can buy courses everywhere, and many courses have a scam image, I also think that there's a bright side when it comes to it, because my good experience with all the courses I have bought also made me much more open to try other courses if I can see it aligned with my future and what I want. So, and I think that's an interesting point. And I learned a lot. One thing is, of course, the revenue, but the other thing is also I learned a lot about marketing. I learned a lot about copywriting. I learned about not that much about sale, but I just learned about how many creative ways you can get clients for your business, for your fitness coaching. So yeah, overall I had some good experience. I wouldn't say I had any negative things. Maybe maybe the thing about it is, what was it that I'm based in Denmark, and the course was in the US, and so the time zone is different, and every time they had like group calls and coaching calls, it was always at the night. So I actually through the course, I never went to any mentorships course, anything. I only used the video course, and then the tech guy, and then a little bit text with the owner. That was the only thing, but it was enough to get me where I wanted. So yeah, overall, I think it's a good idea to invest in yourself, and for me it was good. I just think that it wouldn't have been the same if I didn't have some kind of a little bit of background knowledge, because I already knew how to make copywriting. I already knew a little bit about marketing. I knew how to sell. I already had a good product. But yeah, overall good. So yeah, I'm happy. I don't think I have anything more to say. I made my money back, and it really helped me to go the next level. Yeah, and I'm glad that I sticked around. I didn't push it out and gave a bad excuse to the owner. So yeah, overall a good experience paying $4,000 for an online course. I think in the description I will try to link the the link to the course, so you also can see what I bought. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. And if you want my help with the coaching, lifestyle coaching or anything, just send me a mail and we can take a look at it.